In travel news for June 28th, 2023, we talk about this week's East Coast flight cancellations. But before we begin, I'm Brandon with The Adept Traveler, a travel agency that makes travel so easy, even a blind person can do it. And now, today in travel. As the busy summer travel season escalates, travelers are facing an increasingly complex set of challenges, causing frustration and disruption. In Northeast United States, reoccurring thunderstorms are wreaking havoc on flight schedules. However, bad weather is just one piece of the puzzle. A more systematic issue, the shortage of air traffic controllers, has emerged as another significant contributor to the ongoing disruptions. The thunderstorms in the Northeast have become a regular cause of concern for the aviation industry. On Tuesday alone, more than 1,800 flights within, to, or from the U.S. were canceled, and over 4,000 flights were delayed. The effects of these weather disruptions were most acutely felt at Newark, New Jersey, and New York LaGuardia, with 1/4 of outbound flights canceled from each airport. As the principal airline operating from Newark, United was hit hard by the stormy conditions, canceling 423 mainline flights, 14% of their schedule. Meanwhile, New York-based JetBlue also grappled with significant disruption, canceling 12% of their itinerary. However, the ripple effects of these weather disturbances were not confined to these major carriers. For example, Republic Airways, which operates regional routes for United, Delta, and American, with a focus on the Northeast, had 30% of its flights canceled. In the face of these extreme weather conditions, airlines are doing their best to manage the fallout. United stated that reoccurring thunderstorms in the Northeast have made airline operations incredibly challenging. The airline acknowledged the eagerness of its customers to reach their destinations and stated that its airport teams and contact centers are working significant overtime to restore reliability. While weather has been a prominent factor, another emerging issue, adding to the chaos of summer travel, is a shortage of air traffic controllers. The CEO of United Airlines voiced his concerns about the matter, stating that this shortage had affected approximately 150,000 passengers. According to the CEO, short staffing in the Federal Aviation Administration left the agency struggling to deal with the turbulent weather conditions. United's CEO's criticism of the FAA hints at a deep-seated issue between the airline industry and the government agency responsible for keeping the skies safe. This clash comes into sharp focus as the busy 4th of July weekend looms, further testing the resilience of the aviation system under the dual pressure of weather disruptions and staff shortages. Internal issues at United also contributed to the mounting problems. The Association of Flight Attendants reported that wait times for a crew scheduling line reached 3 hours, further complicating the situation. The carrier had to cancel almost 600 flights on Monday alone, nearly 20% of its schedule. United's criticisms of the FAA are not unprecedented. Last July, United's chief operating officer attributed 3/4 of its cancellations during the 4th of July holiday weekend to FAA traffic management issues. These reoccurring issues highlight the significant strain the system is under and the urgent need for solutions. Meanwhile, Delta Airlines also struggled under the same conditions, although to a lesser extent. The carrier canceled 61 mainline flights on Tuesday, with its regional subsidiary Endeavor Air canceling an additional 125 flights. However, the carrier anticipated full operations by Wednesday, thanks to the tireless efforts of their team. The Transportation Security Administration is preparing for an exceptionally busy period, expecting to screen nearly 2.8 million people on the Friday before the 4th of July weekend. As the bustling travel season picks up, the resilience of the airline industry and the FAA is being tested. Whether the ongoing issues can be sufficiently resolved to meet the growing demands remains to be seen. The Department of Transportation has urged airlines to provide more aid to stranded customers, including meal vouchers and overnight accommodations. However, these pledges only apply when airlines themselves are to blame for the disruptions. While it's clear that airlines bear responsibility for a significant share of delays and cancellations, FAA staffing issues account for a smaller portion of delays reflected in federal data. The FAA has previously acknowledged the risk of understaffing at facilities responsible for coordinating traffic near the New York area's 3 major airports. This shortage could lead to delays this summer. However, the agency's plan to address the issue remain unclear, adding to the unease. The current situation in the aviation industry underscores the urgent need for a robust solution to address systematic issues such as staff shortages and weather disruptions. As the 4th of July holiday draws closer, the industry, government agencies, and travelers alike will be hoping for a smoother flight ahead. Today in Travel is brought to you by The Adept Traveler, a travel agency that specializes in making travel easier for everyone, from the novice to the expert, from the able-bodied to the disabled traveler. Everybody deserves to travel better. Until next time, travel well, my friends.